Hey everybody, Mike here in Washington. How you guys doing? I'm gonna catch you up on my testosterone journey. I made a couple videos early on, and if you recall, I'm 70 years old. Basically, never been to a doctor in my life. Pretty much took care of myself, pretty much, and did my own research, tested my own conclusions on myself. And that's the way I've lived my life. I've been blessed with good health, I'll say that, but basically don't trust doctors. If COVID taught us anything, it may be that they may not have our best interests at heart. That's all I'm going to say. But like I say, I've been blessed with good health. I go to the gym. I'm faithful about that. I don't miss that. I don't need motivation because I've made a decision to do it. It's non-negotiable for me, and that's it. So I was starting to feel like I was 70, and I'd always done my homework. Like I said, I'd always been interested in nutrition, believed that men should have testosterone. And but 20 years ago, when I was kind of researching it, they weren't really giving it a lot out. Certainly not like they are nowadays. Now we got clinics on every corner, which may be problematic in and of itself. But be that as it may, I couldn't figure out why women got hormones and men didn't. So I always understood kind of that it might be a good thing. I did not understand all that it entailed, which I've since learned during the present part of my life now when I started thinking about testosterone. And the reason I did is because I was starting to feel a little like I'm 70. So I started doing my own research, and I go to a gym where there's lots of bodybuilders type, and I score some testosterone. I know, right? And I told you this. I did a 0.5 ml first time in the shoulder. And I know it's not supposed to work this way, although everyone is different, they seem to say. And it was for me because whether it was placebo or not, it doesn't matter. Give me more of that placebo, you feel me? The point is that the next day, I felt like I was 40 years old. All my aches and pains were gone. Libido out the roof. I mean, I could even feel a little tingle if you catch my drift. So as far as libido goes, I'll be honest with you, at 70 years old, I was pretty good for once a week. But with that, it like 3 times a week, man. Not like when I was 20 years old, it was 3 times a day. But still, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a marked difference. My mental clarity was there. All my aches and pains were gone. Like I said, it was night and day. It was absolute paradise. And there were a couple days like that. I did like 6 injections twice a week. And so some of them were great like that. I don't think anyone's kind of touched that one yet. But the bad side of it is that 2 days my heart was really racing, or 2 times that I'd done it. My heart was really racing all day long. My heart rate usually around 60s, 70, and it was over 100 all day long. I felt it up in my head like my blood pressure was high. I don't even know. I went on some online steroid sites and chat rooms, whatever you call them, and people were freaking out. They're saying, you're going to have a stroke, you're going to have a heart attack. I've heard that before many times because one of the things I did in my health journey, which I was actually doing, but that's another story. Until like a week ago, I haven't had a carb in 5 years, and all I eat is meat. That's right, all I eat is meat, 100% carnivore. And so people are freaking out when I told them that. They're saying you're going to die, you're going to have a heart attack, your cholesterol is going to kill you, you're going to stroke out. So that obviously didn't happen either, and I felt great as a carnivore. I've just added some yams and some rice because I'm trying to put on a little muscle. Carnivore makes you lean and strong, and that's nice. But if you're going to do TRT, you might as well put on a little muscle on as well. So let me tell you what happened then. So, as I said, never been to a doctor. I was pinning some testosterone, so I couldn't go at that point because I had my level checked at home, and it was sky high. And so I decided to go legit. I decided to bite the bullet. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little afraid about going to the doctor in general. There's lots of reasons I don't do doctors, not the least of which I think they don't know more than we can know on some level. We can research a lot nowadays. I have several degrees. I know how to do legitimate research, advanced degrees. I know how to weed through the nonsense online, I think, and draw some conclusions, which may be right or wrong, but I guarantee I've done my homework. At any rate, I decided to bite the bullet and go to a doctor. So in order to do that, I had to get off the testosterone for a minute, right? Which I did. I think I got off for, I pinned once in 2 weeks and went to the doctor. Had a blood test. A friend of mine knew someone at a clinic, right? So I got the blood test for free. And surprisingly, in some ways, the blood test came back good. All my levels of all the stuff they're checking for came back good, except my liver enzymes are way elevated, which I knew already because I got Hep C. I've had that since I was in my 20s from drug use, and I've never had any symptoms in my life as far as that goes. So they were elevated. So I knew that. But here's what really surprised me. The testosterone level came back 165. Not 1165, 165. Man, I'm like a chick. Chicks got more testosterone than that, right? Not really, but the point is that I'm not even a man. I've been faking it all these years, apparently. But anyhow, yeah, come back 165. My free was negligible. My estrogen was negligible. Man, I got nothing, right? And so that was surprising to me. I was worried about it being too high. It was down 165. Come on, bro. And so that clinic wanted to get me on some testosterone. So I said, okay, I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. And so I'm legit. And so they've been recommending 0.7 ml once a week. I thought they should go twice a week. I thought maybe a little more than that. But I could live with 0.7. And so once a week, I kind of tweaked that into twice a week, and I may be doing a little more than 0.7. But so that's that. And I go to get my blood work again in about a month, I think, maybe less, several weeks. And we'll see what happens then. I'll be interested to see the numbers and things like that. I've learned a little bit to read the numbers, and so I'm interested to see. In the meantime, I have taken an at-home type blood test from Let's Get Checked. You take a little pin drop yourself, put it in a vial, send it off. Came back 11-something, 1100. So that's a good place to be. I can't say that I've ever felt close to that first day. That dude from the gym gave me something. That was 250. I don't know if it'd make that much difference. He only gave me 0.5. And so I've never had any bad incidences like the heart racing. I think that was probably just because my body was shocked. You put jet fuel in a old jalopy car, it's not ready for it, right? So I think that's what it was. I haven't had any negative issues like that. On the positive side, every day is not great. Every injection is not great. Days 2 and 3 are usually better than day 1. They're not bad, but anyhow, so far so good. Things are going along. I'm feeling good. Getting bigger. I put on about 10 pounds. Strength has gone up. In fact, I did one today, benched 360 for 4 times, and that's not bad for 70 years old, right? And I think I was barely doing it once before I was on TRT. And so chest is getting a lot bigger. Up here is getting bigger. Arms are bigger. We got more androgens, receptors of testosterone up in this area. So these are things you'll notice first. Belly's not getting bigger. It may be getting a little smaller. I don't know. But definitely put on 10 pounds. no aches and pains really, and feeling good. And again, hey, everyone says this. I don't even know why, but okay. I'm not a doctor. I don't even trust them that much. But I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing you my journey. Everybody's different. You're responsible to do your own research and draw your own conclusions and experiment on yourself and learn to listen to your body. That's one thing I learned about carnivore, how to listen to our bodies, because it'll tell us what it likes and what it doesn't like over time, but it takes a little time to even get to that point. So I'm dialed in pretty good on the testosterone, taking testosterone cypionate. The clinic taught me to do it in my thigh, which I was surprised about that because online a lot of guys were saying they didn't like the thigh. They said you hit a nerve or something like that. You only do it once and that'll cure you. But they do it that way, and the guy said we do thousands that way, and we haven't had many problems. So I've been doing it in the thigh, and that was a game changer. Because like I said before, I was doing it in my delts, and that shit was sore, man. It'd be sore for days, brother. When you're old, you get sore longer, and it hurts more. But I've heard others say similar things, man. That's no joke. It hurt for days. I mean, not incapacitating, but it's like someone punched you in the shoulder. And sometimes it lasts almost a week, but usually 3-4 days. In the thigh, nothing. And so you don't even feel it. And so far, so good. Everything's going good, man. I'll check in with you again, let you know what's going on. I hope you're doing well in your journey. Keep grinding, man. Make that non-negotiable decision to do what's healthy. You know, there are other things we need to do, obviously. Eat right, exercise, get sleep. I believe you got to fill your mind and your soul and your body every day. You got to take care of those 3 things. And so I do that every day. What else? Exercise, good sleep. I don't get good sleep yet. Testosterone is supposed to help that. Get some sunshine if you can. I'm out in Washington now, so it's going to rain for 8 months, so that's it for the sunshine. But yeah, keep doing what's good. God has said that he came to give us life and have it abundantly, and so I believe that we're to take care of ourselves. And that's what we're made for. That's what we're wired for. And that's what we've got minds to understand what's going on, the wisdom to apply things. And so you do your own journey. God bless you. Have a great rest of the week. Thanks for tuning in. If you got any questions, ask in the comments. I'll see them. I'll try to answer them. I will answer them because I'll find out the answer. And they may be right, they may be wrong, but I'll give you my thoughts on it, my experiences. So I'll see you next time. Have a great week. Bye-bye.